Oh fuck! I forgot about that guy. Yeah.
Explain what happened with that.
I don't remember. To be honest, I remember him being a creep. That's all I remember. It's so vague, to be honest.
I walked in that house and that man said to me, well, me and my girlfriend broke up, so I guess we're going to be roommates. This was an older man, and I knew right then and there, you just got hit with the okie doke.
Like, I think the situation was, it was his house, he stayed with his girl, so he wasn't gonna be there. And the day we left her there, me and my dude Spade just felt funny. Like, cause it was a weird vibe, dude was weird. And a couple hours later, lilD, she called me, she was like, this dude is weird, which I keep saying, cause he was. And he just do weird things, man. So I really was worried. Like, me and Spade was worried when we moved her in there.
And about a month after I was in there, my mom called me and said that my Aunt Denise sent me $500 for a deposit on an apartment. And she was like, don't ever worry about paying me back. Just get out of there. And so I found an apartment. It was $450 a month with a $500 deposit. I don't believe in coincidences. So he had no idea I was moving, and I wasn't going to tell him. I was just going to dip. So I had a bathroom connected to my room. He had a bathroom connected to his room. I get up to brush my teeth, and I open the door to my bathroom, and he's in there, butt naked. And he's like, sorry, I was getting ready to take a shower. There was no water running. There were no clothes. There was no towel in there. And more importantly, why are you in my bathroom? Naked. And so I packed up my stuff, got up out of there. He texted me after I left and was like, can you tell me what happened or why you left? How can things be better? And I just blocked his number and never thought about that man again.
When she got her place, when she moved to, after she moved out of there, she found some apartment, and I think it was in Cleveland Heights, if I'm not mistaken. Shaker Heights or something like that. I'm not familiar with Cleveland, but it was Shaker Heights because it had the ice cream spot down the street. And she had the restaurant right underneath her, so she loved it. She loved it.
I just remember the Shaker apartment. She was the happiest at that time with that because that was hers. Like, she didn't have to share it with nobody, you know what I'm saying, besides the cats. But it was literally hers. And I remember her having dates and everything over there. That apartment legendary. That apartment is legendary.
I finally moved into my own apartment. $450 a month, all utilities paid. And you know, my checks were enough to where I'm gonna be broke, but I'll be in my own spot. I don't give a damn about being broke. And so my apartment was very little. If you stand in one good spot, you can see the whole apartment. You walk in, you have the living room, the kitchen, and then the bedroom and bathroom. And it's like a square. And that's it.
Yeah, when she finally got that place, it was a relief because, okay, she don't have to be around the weird guy anymore. So she had her own, her own space. So when I finally came to see it, it was like, oh, like, it wasn't becoming of her, but it was hers. So, it was real small, very small. And she had a lot of cats. And I think I told her to get rid of some of the cats so she could have more space, but she loves her cats.
Kobe, I sent myself to 72 PDs. Kobe was the only person to email me back. So I sent that man something every single Sunday. And when he gave me my shot, what was I supposed to do? I'm sorry, Kobe, life hard, I quit. Kobe, as mean as he was to me and as hard as he was on me, that man is one of the realest, period. He's from Philly, and so he knows the people at the corporate offices for Villa, the sneaker clothing store. And he hooked up an interview with me to be like their social networking coordinator. And they interviewed me, they liked me, and they started paying me $1,100 a month to run all the Instagram and Twitter and Facebook and implement digital contests and things. And so I'm getting this $13 an hour from over here and $1,100 a month here, guaranteed. And if it wasn't for Kobe, one, responding to me when I was trying to get a job, two, creating a job for me to get 29 hours a week, three, hooking up an interview with a whole other company so I can live, there wouldn't be a lilD on air because that was my only way. I appreciate that man probably more than he knows. This place saved my life. You're not gonna have me out here messing up my makeup, though.
The thing about lilD and the reason why I think she stuck with the radio is because passion, man. She come from Louisiana, moved to Ohio. Even though her boss was a dick and he let her go, she still had that passion for radio. For one, she know for a fact, hands down, she's better than most people who do radio. And that's one thing that I think she stick with it. If you're good at something, you want to stick with it, no matter how much people bat you down or anything. So I think that's the reason why she stuck with radio. And as you can see, she's doing very well now.
I just continue to be inspired by D and the ladder she climbs. And I think she's just like the ultimate competitor, because you get in a good situation, but you want to better yourself. And I've seen her go from larger market to larger market to larger market, you know, in terms of her career. And I've seen her, you know, just continue to grow. And I always tell her, I'm like, you know what I'm saying, when you make it to that great level, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna be like, yeah, you know, I'm friends with her. Because I know she's gonna do it, you know. Then I just get to gloat, like, yeah, I knew her, you know, since the beginning. So, you know, it's always good to be a part of, like, you know, watching greatness kind of, you know, ascend. So it's always dope.
Long story short, you're not gonna out hustle me. For me, it's not about who got the most likes on Instagram or, you know, who can make it the cutest. Nah, I'm never going to sleep in my car again. I will never get evicted again. I will never not have food again. And so if I see an opportunity, I'm gonna go all out for it, and I'm gonna make sure you know who I am, because I've been fired from radio. So let me make sure the city know me too, because I need to still get this bag if the radio station fire me. I'm gonna make sure you know who lilD is and you know every single part of me. One, because I'm never gonna wind up here again. And two, there's somebody here right now and I need them to know that this is not the end. This is the beginning. And when you make it out of here, it's gonna make a bomb ass book.